you looking at?
Well, I run two public BDCs, right? FSC and FSFR. And so, Matt, we have about 140 holdings. But right now, what we're tilting towards in sectors, healthcare to an extent, but really technology. We acquired the venture group out of Works. We opened Palo Alto, California. There's such exciting things going on in tech. A lot of good tech IPOs coming. We're starting to take advantage of that. So I'm really focused on that growth sector, but also one that the U.S. economy is really famous for is high tech.
Biotech could be part of this whole discussion, but we are reminded, as we were in the last couple of weeks, how volatile that section can be right now, right?
Right. Biotech has taken a breather. It's down. But don't forget, the sector was up 50 to 60% over the last 12 months. So I think what we're seeing is healthy. And there's more to healthcare than just biotech. Healthcare is still the second best performer year to date.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate your thoughts on the market right now. As we go out, close to an all-time high on the Dow, and a reminder, it is World Autism Day, Awareness Day. Our old friends Susanna, Bob Wright, ringing the closing bell, the founders of Autism Speaks. Bob, of course, the former CEO of NBC Universal, and Mel Karmazin, who's a board member of Autism Speaks, will be Kelly's guest coming up on the second hour of the closing bell with Kelly Evans. I'll see you tomorrow, Kelly.
And welcome to the closing bell. I'm Kelly Evans. The rally rolling on as the Dow tries, but it looks like has failed to close at a record high. So here's how we're finishing up the day on Wall Street. The Dow adding about 40 points to 16,573. It needed 16,577 or thereabouts to set a fresh high. The NASDAQ, meanwhile, up about 8 after flirting with the flat line during the last hour of trade. And the S&P 500 adding 5, 1890. That, we can say for that broad market index, no less, is another record high. Let's bring in today's panel. Joining me, Elon Mui from the Washington Post, Stephanie Link from Fast Money, our very own Sheila Damarajan, and Fast Money trader Steve Grasso will join us in a second when he's off the floor. Also with us for more on today's markets, we've got another Fast Money trader extraordinaire, Guy Adami, and it is great to see all of you. Stephanie, the context here is so interesting. At the backdrop of everyone talking about whether the stock market is rigged or not, we continue to rally. Yep. Volume today a little bit light, perhaps, but I wonder if that doesn't make more people hesitate getting into this market than any sense that they might be rigged. Should people feel confident? Should they feel safe about waiting in here?
I think they have to focus on the fundamentals. That's the most important thing. And the U.S. economy is certainly showing signs of life. The numbers today were okay, right? Into ADP, a little light, but I was pretty encouraged that construction came back and has seen an acceleration. The factory orders, a little bit better than expected as well. We're all waiting for Friday's non-farm payroll numbers, right? Whispers are starting to inch higher. But interesting, Kelly, today, the retail consumer stocks acted very well, and it's on the heels of better jobs. And perhaps there's speculation that you're going to see a little bit of an increase on the wage side on Friday's numbers, which is a good thing.
It's a fascinating point.